All right, we are back. I was really hoping that we were gonna do like a quick clear before dinner. I was gonna stream for like 30 minutes, and I was thinking, okay, I'll get one clear out of the way really quickly with one team comp, and then I'll go eat dinner, and then I'll come back and stream like the rest of the team comps. But then we're just still stuck on the first clear after like 50 minutes. So this time we're gonna get it for sure. We gotta move on to other team comps. I do feel like I'm getting a lot more comfortable with this rotation though. And just the positioning in general, getting both of the enemies in at the same time. Try to push them back a little bit more. Just keep trying to push them back. Burst here. This is not too bad. We're 8:30, almost there. Okay, that last rotation took a little too long. 8:11. All right. We're gonna practice this half because I feel like we definitely had a couple opportunities where we had enough time, but our rotations on this half were not good. I'm gonna try saving Xiangling's burst for the long vulnerability window because I'm using it to break the cryo shield, but I feel like there's a way to break the cryo shield with just Guoba. Yeah, exact. Oh, maybe you should avoid using Arlecchino's burst unless you really have to. Yeah, maybe I'll try that too, because that is taking a lot of time on the first half too. So I'll try to be more conservative about Arlecchino's burst on the first half. And then on the second half, I'm going to try saving Xiangling's burst, try to break that cryo shield without having to use her burst, and then use it during the long vulnerability window after the Electro shield so that we can really stack the damage on top and see how that goes. Oh wait a minute, I shouldn't have used Kazuha's skill there. It's like, Guoba's gone and I still have to break the shield, so... So maybe I'll use it here so that... Yeah, something like this where I have like Xiangling's burst going while he's vulnerable. It's still not great. Oh, okay, those balls expired. If you let Kazuha get hit by a pyro attack, you can self-infuse his burst for the cryo shield. Ooh, that's a really good idea actually. Maybe I will try that. But then that means that I would have to switch onto Kazuha while the Pyrolector is going. I know there's another way. In one of my attempts, I think Kazuha swirled with Guoba, and then that like one-shot the cryo shield. So then he had like a pyro-infused plunge attack from Guoba, and like I think if you can get that timing right, then that would also work. But that was kind of a fluke. I don't know if I can do it intentionally. Yeah, Popsicle just said it. Ooh, pretty nice grouping here. Oh, I'm kind of low though. Oh, almost right there. I think I'm gonna have to burst. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, 850 going into the fourth wave. Not the best. That was a pretty good timing on the Beidou skill and burst, I feel like, because I used it right as I was getting hit by the pizza cutter, and then the burst animation also canceled some of it, so that was not too bad. Alright, 814. Just deploy Guoba, then immediately Kazuha burst, and it should work. Okay. Maybe I'll try that. Thanks for the tips. Oh wait, I don't have Kazuha's first up though. That's the problem. Is that even worth using? I'm also like debating whether it's like worth like using Nuvilet stuff like in between like the short application windows. Also, I lost all of my energy from that electro attack, so that feels really bad. Yeah, and the interruption resist doesn't help either. Oh, I used it too early there. I feel like I got the Pyro Swirl that time actually, but I used it too early. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not broken. That ain't right. Hold on. Let me think. Okay, yeah, I have to be careful not to get... If I'm gonna save the bursts for... If I'm gonna save the burst for the long vulnerability window, the other thing I have to worry about is making sure I don't get hit by that electro attack, because then I'm gonna lose all of my bursts when that vulnerability window comes up, and then it'll just be completely wasted, basically. This one doesn't feel too bad. That was a really fast wave too. Battery Kazuha at the start, that's a good one too. Let's try that. Oh no! I had such a good run up to there. Oh my gosh. I was playing it too close to the edge of death. Oh my gosh, is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is, Zach? Oh my gosh. That's a good Zach OTC there. That's a good friend of mine from Korea actually. I've known this guy since middle school. I can't believe he's tuning into my stream. Holy crap. How have you been, man? Do you play Genshin Impact? If you don't, I highly recommend it. It's a great game. taking a little too long on this. That doesn't feel good. Let's see how this goes. Oh, this one doesn't feel very good. I'm like out of position. Such a star, yeah. I wouldn't say that. I would say I'm a small time streamer / content creator. Oh, you just started. All right, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a great game. The animations and the story are like really good. Those are the things that I enjoy about this game a lot. So, wow, that's really exciting. Okay, that was a really good wave one. Let's see if we can. Ooh, that was a good counter. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a little bit more used to keeping my rotation tight. So I'm not waiting on my cooldowns as much anymore, and I'm just going straight like into my buffs, back to Arlecchino. Oh, that one's like a meme video though. That one like doesn't really count. That was like before I even like started making my guide videos, so that one was just kind of like the algorithm just like picked it up. I'm assuming you're talking about the Kaya video. She kind of bad though. Oh, this is not a good run either. 8:30 going into this last wave. I'm gonna restart this one. I think the third wave took a little too long there. Ooh, these guys spread out really badly here. Oh, this is bad. I might even restart this. We'll see. No, yeah, this is a restart. The grouping, one of the cryo gunners started kind of like backing up, and I couldn't get them to push into each other. Let's try one more time here. Fix our angle a bit. Yeah, that's a little better. Alright, that's a lot better. I think I'm gonna burst here while I still have a good amount of Bond of Life. My rotation's a little out of sync because like Beidou's burst is like completely off sync with Bennett's. But I think it might still be okay. Do I play Star Rail or HI3? I don't know what HI3 is even, but I don't play Star Rail. Sorry, I actually don't play like any games outside of Genshin Impact basically, because I don't have a lot of time to play a lot of games between like family and work and Genshin Impact. So yeah, most of my free time goes into Genshin Impact basically. Sorry to disappoint. I know like one of the most like popular requests that I get on my videos is to make like similar guides for Honkai Star Rail, but yeah, I can't help you there. Sorry. Man, I cannot get a good run here. 803, it's not, yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Yeah, it really is a time sink, that's for sure. Okay. That wasn't too bad. We were able, yeah, we were able to get. I think I'm gonna burst here. Yeah, because we were able to get the cryo shield down without using like any major cooldowns. So yeah, this is a pretty good amount of damage actually. No, the shield's gonna come up too fast. And we're not gonna be able to break it quickly enough. Yeah. No. That was pretty close though. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think being able to break the cryo shield without investing Xiangling's burst is gonna be the key on that second half. So I'm gonna keep trying there. Let's see if we can get a better first half again, and then if we can get like an 820 again, we should be in good shape. Pretty good wave 1. I think I'm gonna burst right here. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit more comfortable with the second half now, so if I can get like a good run on this half, it might be okay. Man, that actually does so much damage. That charging attack? Holy cow. I gotta watch out for that. Oh, come on. Just die. Just die. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay. Those are always so ambiguous when, like, the enemy has, like no health. But you don't want to invest you don't want to start your next rotation, right? So then it's like, oh, those are like the really ambiguous ones. Let's get that counter. Oh my gosh. That would have felt so bad if I died there. It still feels kind of bad though, because my time is pretty good so far. I'm gonna put down Ben's burst here. Ah, still 810. Okay. I felt really good going into that fourth wave, but I think I messed up the rotation in the middle. Genshin's been out for 3 years and I still have no idea how particles work other than they give you energy. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like you've pretty much got it. So you don't need to know much more than that. You just need, all you need to know is that characters who are on field get more energy than the characters that are off field, and then particles that are the same color as the character's element that's picking it up also get more energy. You should do Arlecchino's skill before burst for more particles and healing, so EQE. So then should I be ending the rotation when the skill comes off of cooldown, I use the skill, use the burst, and then reset with the skill again? But I feel like that makes the rotation really long, doesn't it? Or is that like worth it? I can try that. Maybe that'll work. Okay, I'm gonna put down Guoba, and then I'm gonna do a hold skill here. Okay, not quite, but... Where are you gonna go? Okay, he's in front of me again. Nice. Whoa, I got an 80k burst there. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's not bad again. looking good again. Yeah, we're like one shield rotation short again. All right. Yeah, it's usually not worth it to burst. Man, I feel like we're so close. We're so close. I don't want to give up on this. Yeah, overload without Chev is like kind of sketch. Do I live in the US? Yes, I do. I live on the west coast of the US. I'm in Seattle specifically. Yeah, I'm not going to use burst in this rotation since we're pretty healthy. I think we need it. Oh, the grouping's pretty bad here. Let's see if I can push them together. I don't love the grouping. Oh, that's... And there I was just using burst so that we can iframe the spinning attack. Because we're not going to be able to get a lot of damage in while that's happening anyway. Oh wait, did I miss this? Oh no, I just have to absorb it, okay. Okay, 8-10. I have top 1% alloy, nice. That's where the real W's are. Oh, he went really far this time. It's not too bad. We got a pretty good amount of damage in that rotation, right? Also, is Nuvilet's burst only a 1U Pyro attack? Or 1U Hydro? Where are you? Oh, this one's so close. Oh, I gotta restart. Whew. I almost missed the restart. That would have been a clear. Raiden National and Raiden Chef C2, which one is better? I have Chef C2, but I haven't built her yet. There are very few teams that can outdamage Raiden National. So, I mean, I don't have Chef, so I can't speak from personal experience. But I would be very surprised if Raiden with Chef 2, even with C2, outdamages it. Because Raiden National is like such a broken comp. Alright, let's focus. Let's get it this time. Well, that rotation felt really nice. Everything landed on time, which always feels good. See if we can push them together again. Good. Get the good angle here. Ooh. Wow, we're almost one cycling them actually. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna do a skill burst skill again, just to avoid the pizza cutter. Or not the pizza cutter, I guess that's just the regular attack, or the spinning attack. $821? Pretty good, right? Pretty good. Alright, let's we're gonna go over the rotation again, because I don't want to mess up an 821 run. Let's see here. Okay, we need to recharge Kazuha at the start. We want to use Xiangling's skill and Kazuha's hold skill for the cryo shield. And then, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, as long as we have the energy, I feel like we should be okay. And yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Nuvilet's burst is only a 1-use hydro attack. Oh wait, oh shoot, I meant to use Xiangling's burst. Maybe it's fine. Wow, that was a lot of damage. He's almost gone, guys. He's almost dead. Alright, don't freak out, don't freak out. Oh no, the energy! Okay, whew. We did it! Oh my gosh, that was so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. I was like taking team comp suggestions, like I was gonna be able to beat it with any team comp, and then I ended up wasting like an hour and a half on the first one. Felt so bad. I'm so sorry you guys had to witness that. But I was thinking about this while I was eating dinner actually, and I realized that the blessing is actually really bad for both Arlecchino and for Nuvilet, because, well, Nuvilet gets like healing, which is great, but he doesn't scale off of attack. So then this huge 50% attack buff doesn't do anything for him, right? And then same with like Nahida, or Nahida, and even like the Burgeon damage and like the Kazuha's like elemental damage, like that second half completely scales off of EM and not really attack. So then this buff is pretty much useless for that second half. And then for the first half, Arlecchino can't be healed except for when she uses her ult. But this buff only lasts for 3 seconds after you receive healing. So then she receives 1 instance of healing with her burst, and then she gets this 50% attack buff for 3 seconds, but then it wears off after that. And usually you're using her burst at the end of the rotation anyway. So then that, by the time like you use her burst and then you start the next rotation, this 3 seconds is up already. So then the teams that I was using was definitely not ideal for leveraging this big 50% attack buff from the Moon Blessing. But yeah, being able to use Xiangling's burst during the Electro vulnerability window definitely helped a lot, I think. That was definitely a big adaptation. And then yeah, and then I guess that just meant that we have to rely on Guoba and Kazuha's plunge attacks to break that shield. But yeah, alright, let's get these other stars, starting with Chamber 2. And for people who are new here, we always start with Chamber 3 first, because that's the hardest one, and then we work our way backwards. So then I deliberately kind of curb my performance on the first 2 chambers, so that we go into Chamber 3 with like full health, full energy, basically maximizing our chances of getting 3 stars on Chamber 3. And then once we have those 3 stars on Chamber 3, we don't we don't have to go to chamber 3 again, ever again. So then I'm going to go to chamber 2 this time, and then once I get the stars there, I'm going to quit. I mean, I don't have to quit, but like we can play it through. But for people who are just trying to get the stars, then I always advise aiming for chamber 3 first, get that like hardest 3-star first, and then work your way backwards. So looking at chamber 2, Coppelius, we need either Osha or... Also, am I pronouncing that wrong? I say Usha, but like people were confused about what I was saying. Apparently it's like Osha or Oshia? I don't know. Is it Oshia? I say Usha, but people were like, what are you like talking about? But anyway, so we need either Usha or a pyro damage dealer to break this cryo shield on the first half. And then are you able to get 9 stars in one go hold on, there's something. Oh my gosh, Zach, thanks so much. You don't have to do this. Thanks so much though, I really appreciate it. Are you able to get 9 stars in one go or tackle chamber by chamber? I am able to get 9 stars in one go if I use, but I have to use some like pretty strong teams. Like I can't use like the budget teams that I show in my guide videos. I usually have to abuse a few 5 stars. But yeah, or do you guys want to see like a full on, like what like a full sweep looks like? Like no stopping, just like, let me see here. Usually I do like, for this one I do, well at least for the previous chamber I used Nuvilette on the first half and then like a national on the second half, and that's what I had the most success with. But that was with like the broken pyro resonance from the previous one. So then I don't know if I can actually reproduce it. I'm a little scared now to to do it, because let me see here. I'll go Nuvilette, probably Kazuha, and then I'm gonna need Layla to break the shield, and then maybe either Electro or, let me think here, who's good here? Maybe just like Zhongli. Reverse Melt is pretty good on this first half too, actually. But I really prefer to put National on the second half, which is why I'm reluctant to put Bennett on that first half. Especially because with like that third wave that we just saw, how much the enemies move around, it's really hard to keep the enemies inside Bennett's circle. I feel like... Oh, or the other... Actually, no, hold on. The other option is actually Raiden National on the top half, and then some kind of Nahida team on the second half. But then can we get enough pyro application to beat the Baptist if we do this? I think we can. I think if we use Toma mixed with Kazuha, we might be able to do it. I don't have Furina. I'm gonna pull her. I'm saving for her. I'm saving for Furina. But I'm working on it. We're gonna get her. Alright, let's try this. I'm gonna do Raiden National and then Kazuha version on the second half. Let's see how this goes. Raiden National is so strong, by the way. She just rips through everything on this half. Yeah, dodge the cryo storm there. Ooh, they're kind of spread out. Who has the most health here? The green one, I think? Where is he? Ah, yeah, they're kind of spread out. I don't like this. I think it should be enough time, though. Okay, nice. No healer and... Oh, wait, you're right. I don't have a healer on this team. Ah, hold on. We'll see. Maybe it'll work. We'll see. I don't know if it'll get past the operatives, but... Also, I missed one of them. Yeah, no healer also means that we can't take advantage of the the blessing again. We're not learning from our mistakes here. But it might be okay, because like this team is like pretty crazy. Okay, I take that back, because Kazuha's already at like 25% HP. Maybe we're not gonna be okay. No, this is not gonna work. Kazuha's about to die. No, hold on. Yeah, Kazuha's gonna burn himself to death. Swap Kazuha for Cookie and do Hyper Burgeon. That sounds pretty good. Let's try that. Swap Kazuha and Xingqiu. So then we'd just be going for like Overload Raiden instead of Raiden National. That could work too, actually. I think that's fine. But I really like having Kazuha on the second half, because... Let me think. Kokomi instead of Kazuha? It's Kazu over. Let me think here. I like the idea. Let me see. Or maybe we do this. I'll put Yelan on the top half so that we don't freeze ourselves with Xingqiu. We get a little bit of extra healing from Xingqiu's Rain Swords. And then we'll do like a Hyper Virgin. Can I do this without Animo though? Without Animo Grouper? Take healing cards. That's a good one. We could try that too. But the problem with this one is I actually don't know if we have enough application to break the Electro Shields. Because it's basically just going to be Toma and Nahida working by themselves. And that's why I want to put National on the second half. This is actually so tricky. Let me think here. Like, this is the team I want to put on the second half. Lots of Pyro application, we got the Hydra application, grouping through Kazuha. But then what does that mean for the first half? What if we do, like... Nahida can break the Electro Shield solo. Let me think here. Maybe like Lynette for the shield break and the cryo. And then maybe Nahida. Let's try this. So I'm gonna go Burgeon top half and then National bottom half. Let's see how that goes. And then, yeah, a lot of people are recommending like Alhaitam or Nahida on the second half. Doing something like a spread or a... I really like this Burgeon team. Dea is like my guilty pleasure. Nice. Is National second side first side? If National second side, first side can be Hu Tao Yalan officials only. Oh, that's a good one actually. Yeah, Hu Tao's only on the first half is pretty good too actually. I should have thought about that. I didn't get the sack prop there. That's surprising. Ooh, I'm not gonna get it. Oh, but he's too busy. Where is he? Oh my god, he gave me like all the time in the world and I still couldn't kill him. Let's see if we can pull them. Oh, the other one's not in range. I thought I would be able to pull both of them back in, but I wasn't able to. It's kind of a slow clear. We might still be okay. Yeah, I think we're still going to be okay on time. I had a pretty rough second wave. But Kazuya is just too strong, I think. Maybe I spoke too soon. It's going to be a little close. Oh my god, why won't you die? Wait, she's so tanky. She's not dying. No! My 3-star. Okay, I'm gonna restart because the goal of this clear is to clear all 3 chambers with one team, right? So, wow, I can't believe I can't believe that wasn't enough. You want to see Mochi? Okay, I can. Mochi's like right behind me. Actually, I can show him to you in a sec. Yeah, the operatives are actually so tanky. She had like no health left, and like she was not dying. Hey Moch? Hey Moch, what's going on, buddy? Somebody wants to see you. Are you in frame, buddy? You are in frame, right? Can you see him? Can you see him from there? That's fine. He's taking a nap. Sorry to wake you up, bud. Can you say hi to the camera? Can you see the camera, buddy? You know where the camera is? Okay, we can go back to sleep, okay? Alright. Yeah, this national team feels kind of weak, right? I think I'm gonna forego Kazuha's burst because I feel like the animation is not really worth it against these guys. Okay, that felt a lot better. Oh, she's gonna teleport backwards again, isn't she? Oh, yeah. Didn't face her the wrong way. Or face her the right way. Wow, the blue operative just took so much fall damage from that initial combo. She's like at half health already. It's crazy. Oh, we still have a full minute left. This is so much faster than the first clear. Because we got so much damage off of that initial combo from the initial knockup. That was crazy. Yeah, no Furina. But I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her in the next patch. It's like priority number 0 for me right now. Oh, do you know what's one thing that I forgot? I just realized? I forgot to switch Bennett to Thundering Fury. Because that helps so much on the second and last chamber. But maybe it'll be okay. Mochi the emotional support, yeah. I'm able to clear it because I pet Mochi. Yeah, and the reason Lynette is here is so that we can instantly break the cryo shield. In case people are wondering. Because she is Usha aligned. Oh wait, we don't have it. We don't have any balls left. Oh, wait, oh. Where are the balls again? What in the world? Furina or Chlorind? Definitely Furina. Chlorind's looks nicer, but you're definitely gonna want Furina. Like, assuming you're like trying to like play optimally. Ooh, that was pretty nice. Here we do want to use Kazuha's burst on the second rotation because the large area that it covers is really nice because the enemies are kind of spread out. So it helps a lot. And then we're going to use Xingqiu and Bennett's burst to kind of knock them into each other. Oh, Kazuha almost died there. That was close. Here, I'm just gonna stay on Bennett the whole time and just try to recharge as much energy as I can for the team. Oh my god, Xingqiu has 0 energy. That feels so bad. Ah, it's not gonna feel good going into the next chamber with 0 energy on Xingqiu. We'll see what we can do. I think we can get a sack proc as the Baptist is spawning in, so I can probably recharge his energy like really quick before we start. But yeah, that national team is really good at clearing the electro shields on that chamber, and then it's also going to be really good for clearing the Baptist on the next chamber. Oh, I should have tagged them with Mahito before. Oh my god, these guys are relentless. Oh, I messed that up, shoot. My interruption resist didn't block that. I'm kind of surprised.
騒ぐな。エリー、私は帰ってきた。
ちょっとした鳥痛くしちゃうかも。
Get back here.
静粛に。
And this is the nice thing about Nuvilet is that you don't have to worry about the pizza attack or the like charging attack anymore because he can just hit them from like a million miles away. Yeah, 830 much. We have 10 seconds more than the fastest clear that we had on the previous one. And here I really need to recharge Xingchu's energy. So yeah, we got the sack proc, so that's good.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。仮な。
話が通じないなら叩くまでです。
Am I gonna be able to break the Electro Shield actually? In time? Oh no, we can't. Oh, that was weird. Oh, our cooldowns aren't up. Feels kind of bad. That was close too. Oh dang, he got that electro energy draining attack just before I switched to Xiangling. Feels bad. It's okay though. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, so we were able to clear this half in just over a minute, and we were able to clear the previous half in about a minute and 30 seconds. So this is the team. These are the teams that I'm probably most comfortable with clearing in one shot. So the Nuvilet on the first half, but Nahida and Dehya are also doing a lot of work on that first half too. It's not just Nuvilet, because my Nuvilet build is not like out of this world. Like he's not crazy. And if you guys noticed, like he wasn't doing that much damage. Like his charge attacks tick for like 20-25k at a time, I think. So he's not like the strongest Nuvilet you've ever seen. But Nahida and Dehya, like the three of them all working together to like deal damage and trigger those burgeons really adds up. Alright, let's roll the one artifact that we got. We got an EM circlet with crit rate ER. It sounds pretty good on paper. Like, this could be like an off piece for Kuki, right? Or like any EM builder. Huh. I'll hold on to this. It's a 4-liner too, so that's nice. My Lynette build. Let's find out. I don't know either. I have apparently I have prototype Ranker on her. Obviously, this is not the sword you want on her. Probably like I would probably put Fav on her. I think no reason not to put Fav. I only have 3 of them right now, and they're all being used. I could probably take Kirara's actually. I don't really need Kirara's Fav. I'll give the R3 to Kazuha. No, I'll give the R5 to Kazuha. And then give the R3 to Bennett, because Bennett doesn't need it as much, I think. And then, yeah, I would probably put like a R2 Fav on Lynette. And then for artifacts, I have VV, so that makes sense. Nice off-piece for Kuki and Toma, yeah, I think so. Yeah, EM circlets in general are pretty valuable, I feel like, because they're pretty rare. Same with the goblets. And I don't have any of her talents leveled up. She's level 60 right now. Yeah, she just hasn't really been a priority for me, other than just using the skill for the Usha attacks. So I don't really need her for anything else. I have some constellations for her saved up. I know her C6. She gains that Animo infusion, so she kind of turns into like an Animo swordsman, which is kind of interesting. So I'm probably gonna wait until I have 6 of her constellations and try that out. But until then, I think I'm just gonna use her as like a VV Usha support. All right, let's see. And one thing that I wanna try out here is somebody mentioned that there was like a trick where if you pan the camera away from the Kenkis, the blue one does like the good opening. So I want to test that out a little bit more. Yeah, until I get Furina. Yeah. Furina will just be there as a Usha support, right? She's not good for anything else. She's just there for the Usha. Surely this Abyss is made for Wanderer. I kind of wish, yeah. I feel like he could be okay on the well, no, not even on the first half. No, he might be okay on the first half. If you have somebody that can break Capellia's shield, and then the third wave is a little iffy, or the third chamber is a little iffy because there's a lot of enemies that are spread out, and he's not the best at that, but he might be able to. So we're gonna pan the camera away. It didn't work! Hold on. If we look away, apparently the blue Kenki will not run away from you. So I'm trying to test that. Oh, it worked. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting finding. I don't know how people discovered that. Oh my god, he's so far away now though. For the Kenkis at the very beginning, you can also do a Kazuha tap E near the blue one. And it'll guarantee that he doesn't dash? Really? Interesting. Can't see me, yeah. If they can't see me, or if I can't see them, apparently, then it works. Maybe you need to look away from the monitor. Alright, let's try Kazuha's Tappy. It didn't work! Didn't work! Okay, let's try that again. Oh, it worked. It worked this time. Well, yeah, all these like little tricks to manipulate their position. Kind of interesting. As soon as you start, it has to be Kazuha. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Oh, what? Where is Deiha's interruption resist? Hello? Being high in the air earlier into the chamber triggers it. Ah, I see. Yeah, yeah, so I guess just like any way to like take the Kenkis out of your camera frame is what prevents him from dashing away. So then either being really high up or looking in a different direction. That's pretty interesting. Huh. You have to take a bit of time away from them at the beginning. Tapping Kazuha is just a way to take time away. Okay, that didn't work. Do I have to use a holdie? Should I jump higher? Deiha interruption resist doesn't last as long as her... Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't realize her interruption resist is not the full length of her skill. Oh yeah, that worked. The holdie on the Kazuha worked. Just tap? I don't know, I tried tapping on the previous one and it didn't work. Oh wait, or should I not be doing the... Should I not be landing? Should I just be tap and then like not do it, like just like stay in the air? Is that what I'm doing wrong? What if I tap and then I glide towards them?
参る
Oh yeah, there we go.
静粛にもみち
That's the new meta. You have to glide. You have to come in from above.
手加減なしだぜ。
高き者私は下げず騒ぐな風の行く先を雲なく借りなく
手をつなぎましょう。
It might because your device is too good. Tapping usually works, but if your device loads in too quickly, it doesn't work. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, so then you probably have to like wait for the enemies to load in and then tap so that the Kenki is like on the field and like watching you when you do the tap. So if you start the chamber really far away from the Kenki or you're really close, the cryo one won't dash no matter what.
風よそう来る
Yeah, it works.
もみちは
You just need Kazuha and you can... That probably means you can do the same thing with Venti. You can probably do like a Venti hold skill and then
高松となるがいい
like go really high up and then they won't. And then the blue one won't dash away. It's pretty funny.
風よそこ風の歌雲の
Yeah, gliding as part of our rotation. Yeah, the rotation is literally open with Kazuha Tappy and then glide towards the enemy. And then switch to Nubilet.
高き者私は下げず
It's pretty funny. Reminds me of playing in a low-spec PC and it takes 10 seconds for the mobs to spawn. Jesus. If you run straight in, the Cryo Kenki still has a chance of not dashing. The Kazuha strat just guarantees it, but if you're just a few seconds off, you can keep running in and resetting. Yeah, that's what I found too. Like, when I was recording my videos, I was just like running at them and just hoping that he doesn't dash. And then just like restarting if he dashed. And I just restarted like 4 or 5 times until I got like a successful one. So it took me a really long time to record a lot of those clips for the first chamber. It's actually so funny. You can trick the distance calculation. One is throttle your CPU so that your Kenki spawns later than usual. Venti has too long of an animation to do that. You also don't need to glide. You don't need to glide, but it's like styling on them, you know? You're gliding into... You're coming in from above like a bomber, you know? Fiery Symptom. Coordinated attack. Active characters within this field have their resistance to interruption increased. According to this, it's just... Unless I'm missing something. Within 6 seconds... Indomitable... Which one is Indomitable Flame? Yeah, that's that one. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So this one lasts 12 seconds. And I actually have her C2. So it lasts 18 seconds. But this, her A1 passive, also grants Gold Forged form. And that one only lasts 9 seconds. I see. Okay, so then it's for the first half, basically. So the first half of her skill, you get like pure super armor, where you can't get interrupted at all. And then for the remaining 9 seconds, you just have increased interruption resist. But you can still be interrupted if your poise gets broken. I see. Unplug your case fans for a better clear. That's so funny. If you play on 30 FPS, I think you guarantee it not dashing since the loading is slow. That's so funny. Yeah, so on the skill it doesn't mention anything about the interruption, like the different timing of the interruption resist, but the A1 is where it kicks in, I think. the increased, like the extra interruption resist that you get from the A1. That's what makes you completely immovable. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Do you guys want to roll some artifacts with me? Maybe if I roll artifacts while you guys are watching, it'll be better. I'm farming artifacts for Furina because I'm gonna roll for her in 4.7, and I currently have a hat and a flower and kind of a usable sand, so I still need a goblet and a plume.
却下する騒ぐなエリー私は帰ってきた
Yeah, and this domain like really, or this team comp, this is like my friendship team. It like really exploits like how weak my Nubilet really is. It's like 20k tick charge attacks like max. Like 20k is the most you can get.
静粛に貫こう
Whoa, we got a double. That's pretty nice. Not bad, not bad. We got ER and crit rate. Flat HP, not the worst. If we roll crit damage on this, this one could be good. And this one's trash. Did you fish for the weapon or do you have festering? I do have festering. I am also fishing for the weapon. I don't know if I'm going to finish. Well, I think I will finish fishing it. I just haven't gotten around to it. Do you know which one is better? Is Festering Desire better, or is the Fontaine fishing weapon better? For Furina, I mean.
完成呼びかけに応える
騒ぐな高き者私は
Festering Desire R5 is better. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I try not to use event weapons too much in like my builds because I know they're kind of exclusive. So I'm still probably gonna try to get the Fontaine fishing weapon, but attack ER HP. Okay, not the best. I'm gonna roll that plume. Hopefully we get crit damage. Even if we don't get crit damage, if we get like HP percent, I'm probably gonna keep it because I think that's not too bad. Alright, here we go. Oh, we don't have any. Def percent, of course it is. Do I have anything better? Don't think I have anything better. What is this one? HP percent crit damage. ER crit rate. Do I have any solid... Are tri-quad element teams the way to go against the Baptist? I don't know which side to put Kazuha on. I don't think you necessarily need, like... You definitely don't need 4 elements. I would say 3 element teams do make it a little bit more comfortable if you can deal, like, good damage still. Because, like breaking the shields is half of it, but you also need to, like, deal damage while he's vulnerable, right? So then, like, Hyper Bloom Inversion teams are pretty good. Like tri-element teams there, because they do a good mix of like dealing damage and breaking the shields. I always prefer to put Kazuha on the second half just because he's way more useful for the first and second chambers. I guess he's not as useful for the Baptist if you're just aiming for the clear for him. But like even for the Baptist though, like if you can get like a pyro absorbed Pyro infused Kazuha burst, for example. If you have like Bennett with him, then that can help break the cryo shield and the electro shield actually. So I would say Kazuha is still very useful in the second half. Do you have any solid gilded pieces to try on Arlecchino for vape teams? Good question. Yeah, because I'm just using 4-piece Glad right now, but gilded would be nice. What do we have here? This one's pretty good. Got EM and crit rate, crit damage. Yeah, I'll take that. And then this one, not so good. Damage, EM, damage. I don't have that many good plumes. I have this double crit, but it's also double def. And I hate rolling double def artifacts. It's so demoralizing. But maybe, I mean, this one has potential, I guess. Here, let's see if we have an attack percent one. You don't have a single attack percent sands? Huh. That's a little surprising. I guess you could use an EM sands if you have like double crit on it, but I don't have a good EM sands either. Yeah, so I don't have any good sands. That kind of sucks. I didn't know that. Let's see if we have any pyro damage. We don't have any pyro damage either. Yeah, so we're missing some key pieces here. This is a decent circlet. Not the best, not the worst. This one could roll to be pretty good. Oh, this one's so close to being good. If the crit rate and if the main stat and one of the substats were flipped, this one would be great. Yeah, so I'm missing some key pieces. I need either a pyro damage goblet or an attack sands. Cause yeah, I have like okay sands, flower, and circlet, flower, plume, and circlet, but I don't have a good enough sands and goblet, and I'm gonna have to off piece one of them. Just roll the feather. Yeah, if Deepwood and Gilded get introduced into the strongbox, that would be great. We're gonna appreciate that a lot. All right, let's spend some time looking for a +20 we don't need. This is my least favorite part of artifact leveling. Trying to recycle these +20s that I never use, but holding onto them like just in case. HP, attack. No, keep those. Crit rate EM. Look at this piece, guys. Isn't this the saddest piece you've ever seen? It has flat HP, flat attack, defense percent. This is like my only crit damage Blizzard Strayer circlet. And I got 0 rolls in the crit rate and a bunch of flat stats. This is like the saddest piece I've ever like rolled. I swear these crit damage Blizzard Strayers are so hard to get. It took me forever to get these for Ayaka. Oh, I actually have 2. Okay, I lied. I actually have a second one. But I mean, this one isn't that much better either. We got 1 roll on crit rate, but the rest just went into HP and def. Albedo piece. Yeah. Yeah, albedo piece. That's what I tell myself with a lot of these. Let me see if I can find another. This one's another albedo piece. Def percent main with double crit ER. I guess not really albedo. This could be like Ito or Navia maybe. Maybe Ito. Maybe Ito. But yeah. It's so sad. Alright, which one of these can I get rid of? Because I don't want to roll an artifact all the way from 0. That feels so bad. Hydro damage double crit. HP double crit. Oh wait, no, Navia does not scale with def. I'm so sorry. No, that was my mistake. Navia does not scale with def. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just like, in my head, I was just like, Geo character, def. Yeah, but no, it's not. I know, I'm gonna keep this. Oh, this one. Oh yeah, Chiori would actually be pretty good for that def sans. That's a good point. I wasn't thinking of her. Man, maybe this one? Should I get rid of this one? This is another one of these that's like double crit, double def. I got pretty lucky with this one. We only got one roll into def and the rest of them went into crit. So that's not too bad actually. Yeah, the healing bonus with the 33% HP, that one's like a Kokomi like prized possession for me. It has ER too, I think. Yeah, it has some ER, so this one's like pretty crazy. I'm so tempted to get rid of this crit damage one actually, because I already have another crit damage circlet in Blizzard Sphere, and I don't think I need that many of them. And like the rolls on this are so bad, right? Should I do it? What do you guys think? Should I get rid of it? I've held on to this for so long because I'm like, what if I want to build like another cryo character and I can't find like a crit damage main stat on them? But all right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I have a crit rate one too, but it doesn't have any crit damage. But all right, we're gonna get rid of it. We're gonna get rid of it for this double def plume that we're randomly rolling and not even gonna use. Alright, we got 2 into... Oh, these are some high rolls, actually. We got 2 into crit damage, 1 into crit rate, 1 into def percent. That's not too bad. Oh, we can strongbox Blizzard, actually. That's a good point. So that does help. That makes me feel less bad. Oh, no! Flat def on the last one. Ah, this was looking okay. If we got... Yeah, if we got the last roll into crit, this actually would have been, like, pretty decent. Like, close to 40 CV. But... Yeah. 2 def rolls. I don't know. The crit damage rolls are high though, which is really nice. This could be like pretty good for are there any defense scaling characters that use EM? I don't think there are, right? Until they introduce like some kind of crystallized shenanigans. But yeah, it's still over 30 CV though. Not bad. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll keep it for... Oh, I guess I could use this on like all high time or something. Just for the CV. Yeah. And I think somebody asked what is my most prized artifact. I think a pretty good candidate for that one is Xiangling actually. My Xiangling Sands is kind of crazy. It's an attack percent main, and then it has like the CV is not that high, but it has a lot of like usable stats. And I believe this one was a 4-line start too. So then we just have just a bunch of like really useful stats on an onset Sands. Shatter Ito. That's actually so funny. Oh, EM Albedo actually. Albedo actually has some EM scalings, doesn't he? No. He gives EM to his teammates. He doesn't have any EM scalings of his own. Never mind. Yeah. So this Sans is pretty nice. I like this one a lot. And then let me think. I think my Hu Tao has some pretty good ones. I think Hu Tao is my best built character in general, actually. So she probably has some pretty good ones. Let's see. Yeah, this Sans is also very good. It's a HP main stat, and we have, what is that? Like 40 CV, and then the last kind of off crit roll went into EM, which is still like really good. So this one's very, very good. Yeah, Xiangling, even with the attack percent Sands, I still have like 200 something ER on Xiangling because of the catch and then also other like ER substats. So my Xiangling actually does pretty fine without the ER Sands, surprisingly. Everything that isn't flower or feather is so hard. Yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya. So yeah, this Sands is quite good. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, this one. This circlet I'm actually very happy with on Hu Tao as well. It's crit rate, crit damage, lots of crit damage, and then we have HP substat as well as EM substat, so lots of useful stats. The ER is kind of arguably the only one that's not super useful on Hu Tao, but it's pretty good overall, I would say. So I'm pretty happy with this piece. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I'm trying to think if I have any like really good goblets, like damage percent goblets with lots of crit rate. But I actually don't know if I do. Let me see what I have here. Physical damage, pyro damage. Oh, this one's not bad. This hydro damage goblet for Yelan. It's got 27 CV with 15% HP. Nah, maybe not that good actually. I take it back. It's alright. Have I used Genshin Optimizer before? I haven't. It's a little too big brain for me. And I'm like, yeah. I'm a little intimidated to use it. Because I feel like my artifact choices are like just good enough. So I kind of just rely on my own intuition, but I do recommend it to most players for like min-maxing all of their pieces. Is it pretty easy to import all of your artifacts? Like you don't have to like manually add all of them one by one? You can download a scanner. Interesting. Let's see here. Let's go for Rosaria here. Oh, it'll auto scan for you. Ooh, okay. I have the in-game optimizer. I'm getting used to this, like looking away thing. Like look away from them and then re-engage. It's working. Oh! Got knocked away there. You can auto scan even without installing an app via screen capture. Oh. Ooh, that last one was strong. Yeah, maybe I'll try it out. I know a lot of people speak very highly of it. Oh wait, I did not mean to use this skill there. Is Venti good in this abyss? I think it could be pretty good on the second half. Well, hold on, I take that back. Second half for this chamber, but then maybe for the other chambers not so much, right? Yeah, actually, I don't know. I don't know if Venti has a good fit here. Oh wait, oh, I lose my mirrors when I switch off. Oh man. It's so embarrassing. getting exposed,
いやこの件はわかるかい
like clearly demonstrating that I like don't use these characters. Genshin Optimizer cured my cancer. Wow, it's speaking pretty highly of it.
雨描きがたし
Ooh, I'm getting up here. I'm not timing my rotations well. Still making it. Let's see, it's gonna be close.
渚のリン
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. We can do it, guys. Nice. Good job, all item. When you have copium artifacts, every bit helps, yeah. In-game optimizer is the GOAT. It single-handedly decreased my crit damage by 100 and attack by 500 while giving me 400 more defense and taking out my 4-piece set bonus. That's actually so funny.
風よ知れほって中風コウムいややおはい
Oh god, Bennett's burst is already over. It's so funny.
風よや
くらえみんなは俺が守る許さない震えなさい
Oh dang, Shangyun is having some energy issues here. I didn't think that was going to be a problem.
八方の風はばきはいはい
I have a built Tinari. Would you recommend that Scribe if he reran soon?
燃えろ
Recommend the what?
全力こ
風よ知れやっと
What is the Scribe?
中風コウム
I think I'm out of the loop here.
パーディクトはいパーいややはいやいやや風よ
I think my Hutao is like not hitting that hard.
みんなは俺が守る
No, it's not Hutao's fault. It's Shanyun's problem. Just means Shanyun is not strong enough.
風よ知れ
Or maybe it's just not very good on this half. I can't break that cryo shield quickly enough. The scribe, let's see. Oh, Al-Haytham is Al-Haytham the scribe? Is that like his role?
一体どこから
Oh, I see, I see. I feel like Al-Haytam's just kind of like a nice to have carry, but I don't know if he's like essential for any teams. Cause like he's like Nahida Al-Haytam is good.
待ってるだけじゃ
Spread Al-Haytam is good. Hyperbloom Al-Haytam is good. Like yeah, I mean he's a strong carry, but he's not gonna. I feel like he's not gonna like make or break your roster. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's never gonna be like my number one recommendation for anybody. He's just more of like if you want like if he's like your choice of, or if he's your bias kind of in terms of like what carry you want, then you should go for him. But I don't think he's like especially better than like any other carry. Tinari becomes more convenient than Al-Haytam with constellations. Without constellations, I prefer Al-Haytam. Okay, I also don't have Tinari, so then I can't really compare either. Sorry.
もしかしたら燃えろ
風よ知れ
仙人のご高来だ。全力攻撃だ。せえ。眠るのよ。
Okay, this time I opened with Shan Yun's burst. Oh. Okay, that feels a little bit better.
風よ。散れ。ほっ。ちゃ。くらえ。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
Oh wait, I was not supposed to do that. I was supposed to use Shan Yun's burst first.
散れ。
He's not a must pull, but he's super good at C0. One of the best F2P weapons is a 3-star. Which one? Which 3-star weapon is good on all high tone? Oh, is it the Harbinger? Like the crit rate one? Or the crit damage? Crit rate? Harbinger of Dawn? Oh, I didn't know that that was good on all high tone. Let me see here. What does this do? That's not Harbinger of Dawn. Ah, I see. 28 crit rate, and you're gonna be getting like 40 something crit damage. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, but if you can't dodge, the consistency drops, right? Because 90% HP. That pretty much means you can't get hit, right? Because like most enemy attacks are gonna drop you at least 10% of your health, right? So I mean, like if you have a healer, that's fine, but it means you're gonna kind of go in and out of that range. Slingshot is good on Tinari as well. Dendro seems really FTP friendly. Oh wow, I guess that makes sense because Dendro scales with like EM and levels a little bit better than other elements. So then you're going to be less dependent on the low base attack of 3-star weapons because you have an extra kind of dimension to scale on. So instead of just trying to maximize attack, crit rate, and crit damage, you have a bit more room to work with in your stat budget. So that kind of makes sense. Oh, Baizu, yeah. Yeah, I guess with Baizu you can keep the uptime on the Harbinger. Right, and kind of what Feeney said? Feeney? Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Like, you're competing with so many other on-field carries, like Nuvilet, Arlecchino, Hu Tao, like, you have these, like, tier 1, like, on-field carries. So then, when you throw all high time into all of them, into that kind of pool, I don't know. He's good, but he's not going to be the best, I think. Somebody asked about Venti, so I'm trying to think if I can put together a Venti team that can work on either side. Like, he's going to be pretty good for this chamber, but then, like, for these guys, especially for Capellius, like, it's going to be a little hard to justify it. I feel like I usually run Venti with Fischl just because their ICDs are both very low and end up lining up really well. I'm trying to think if... Can Tinari use the first great magic? I think it's just okay. It's kind of a stat stick because I believe the first great magic you want lots of characters with the same element on your team, right? And you don't really run solo Dendro, or you don't really run mono Dendro teams, so it's not ideal. It's not an ideal weapon for him, but just the high base attack and the crit substat is just really good in general. But he can't really utilize the passive very well. Okay, somebody just said the magic is great on Tinari, so maybe I'm wrong. Again, I don't have Tinari, and I also don't have the great magic, so take my advice with a grain of salt. What if we did like an Archon team? Or what if we did... Can we take Venti on the second half? Actually, Venti on the second half wouldn't be too bad, right? Because like these guys can be grouped, these guys can be grouped, and it's just the Baptist. So then what if we did like Bennett Xiangling? Eremites won't get pulled since they start with their summoning animation and they become unstaggerable. Oh, that's a good point. We'll try it. We'll try it. Then we need like Hydro to break the Pyro Shield, right? So we're just going national basically. What are some must pull 5-star characters aside from the Archons? In my personal opinion, the ones that I recommend to most people are Neuvillette. Well, I guess, Neuvillette. I was gonna say Nahida and Zhongli, but I just realized both of them are Archons. I would say Kazuha is pretty high up there. Kazuha is very high on my like 5-star ranking, and then Furina, but she's also an Archon. Actually, a lot of the good 5-stars are Archons now that I think about it. Yeah, I think Kazuha and Neuvillette are kind of would be my picks. Yeah, and then just the Archons, yeah. I didn't realize how many of the like tier 1 5-stars are actually Archons. That's kind of interesting. Alright, we're gonna go for a Venti national team. Let's see how that does. Oh, but I just realized Xiangling can't hit enemies in Venti's burst, can she? Right, I think that's a thing. Okay, we'll go Fischl. We'll do that instead. Oh, Yelan is a good one, actually. Yelan's a good recommendation. Yeah, I would say she's really... Yelan or Kokomi, either one, I think, are both very good. Because they're both Hydro up. If you already have like more than enough healers, then you don't need Kokomi. But if you only have like one healer, like Bennett, for example, and you need like another Hydro 5-star, then Kokomi's a really good pick because she has Hydro application and she has healing, so then she kind of knocks out 2 birds with 1 stone. Otherwise, Yelan is really, really good. Yeah, because having more Hydro characters on your roster unlocks a lot of like team comp options in general. So always be looking out for the Hydro 5-stars. In the first half, we'll just go for like a... Okay, we won't go Kaza, we'll go Lynette again. Lynette. Then Dendro and maybe Electro. I wonder how Sigwin will compare. Yeah, I'm really curious as to how Sigwin's gonna rank. I feel like not a lot of people are gonna pull her because she's gonna be competing with Furina, and obviously Furina is probably the better pick. But I have a feeling like just the fact that she's a 5-star healer and she's Hydro, I think inherently gives her a lot of value. Because that archetype is just so valuable. Yeah, the Kokomi banners are not good. So that's a little unfortunate. Yeah, she's another good one. I would say she's like a little underrated. I'm a big fan of her. It's hard to Sig lose at Sig over. You need to have more hope. This seems a little iffy. We're not really like dealing any damage. It's taking like 2.5 rotations to clear this first wave. I guess arguably this is the hardest wave for Venti since Like they can't be grouped.
足元に気をつけて。
動くべきこの剣はわかるかい？雨描きがたし。
Still, I feel like it shouldn't be taking this long.
断罪のない
みんなは俺が守れ。さゆるか。
ここだよ。
This does feel a lot better though, actually.
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
I can't hit anything while they're up in Venti's burst though. That's kind of the problem.
黒き翼よ。
この剣はわかるかい？股間奥義。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。はっお。
Ooh, I really wish I had Venti's burst for this.
風だ。
燃えろ。
Yeah, I can't hit anything with while they're up here.
姿を見
It's
せ。
actually
ここだ
maybe
よ。
this is not the right team here.
雨描きがたし。くらえ。みんながそばに歌よ錦と。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
夜の源源。
Venti, Bennett, Xingqiu, Wanderer could work. Oh, that actually sounds pretty good, yeah. Venti, Bennett, Xingqiu, Wanderer. Yeah. But then, do you have enough interruption resist? No, yeah, I think that could work. Let me try that. That sounds pretty interesting, actually. Faruzan, Wanderer without Faruzan only becomes viable with Furina. You might be right. Well, we'll see. Who shreds the animo res? Who's giving damage percent? Good question. We're about to find out.
サプライズこちらに注目。
Oh my gosh, she got
全部
destroyed
丸
there.
見えね。
高き者。私は下げず。騒ぐ。
Yeah, double animo comps in general are like not great unless Faruzan is one of them. Unfortunately.
ここよ。
Oh my god, that was close.
行くぞ。
Wow, Lynette is taking a beating here. I'm sorry, Lynette. Alright, let's see how this does.
股間奥義。みんなは俺が守れ。
ふう。風だ。
属性を見下ろす。へい。だ。これで。とはは。
Yeah, the damage is not too bad.
この剣はわかるかい？さい。さゆる。
I'm gonna have energy problems for
くらえ。
ここだよ。逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
Xingqiu though.
これで。へい。これと。へい。だ。身の程を知れ。雨描きがたし。股間奥義。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。さい。
ふう。風だ。
属性を見下ろす。は。へい。だ。
I think it's not too bad because like Xingqiu and like Venti's individual damage kind of makes up for the loss of damage that
その程
like
度。
Wanderer has.
足元に気をつけて。逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
みんなは俺が守れ。
Oh my god, that even
歌よ
missed.
錦。風よ。だ。せい。は。へい。
Oh wow, the
これで。
Wanderer's like chain stagger is like pretty crazy though. Wow, I didn't realize it could
こ
do
の
that.
剣はわかるかい？さゆ。せい。は。みんながそばに。
ふう。風だ。
天へと前。やっと。これで。へい。 せいへいこれでへいこれでへいだ形け
Ah, got frozen. Yeah, fall damage doing a lot of the heavy lifting for sure.
みんなは俺が守れくらい
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
これで
Yeah, somebody did mention the Wanderer juggling against the operatives, so it's my first time trying it actually.
雨描きがたし燃えろ
足元に気をつけて。
風よ
My favorite team for this chamber is Fadozan Bennett, Xiao, and Crit Kaza.
これで
Wow, look how weak this guy is. Holy crap. She just ate like 11 charge attacks in a row and it did like 50k total. Wow. Wanderer gets a lot of energy because of Venti, so you can burst. Oh, okay. That's a good point too. Yeah, because I usually don't use his burst very much on rotations, but
神戸を垂れ
マジックスタート。
I guess with that team you can afford to.
ちょっとしたトリック。
高圧となるがいい静粛に行くぞ神戸を垂れろ高き者私は下げず
Nice. The thing that I really like about Dehya is that not just for the Burgeons, but she gives you like the occasional vaporize procs. Oh, whoops, that's not Nubilet. She gives you like the occasional vaporize procs on Nubilet's charge attacks, and those feel so good
静粛に
when he hits like 50k for a tick. Alright, let's see how this does on the second half. Or on the second chamber.
みんなが
How are we gonna deal with the
お、風だ。
lectors? Right?
天へと前
Like, what are we gonna do about the lectors here?
やったへいついでここもなりうるか雨描きがたし
Well, let's see.
みんなは俺が
Let's see what
守
we
れ
can do here.
一緒に遊ぼうよ。逃げようなんて。
やったへいと
Okay, this feels really
こ
bad.
れでこの件はわかるかい歌よにしたって油断した
Why am I not bursting on Wanderer? That's a good question. I usually don't burst on his... I usually don't incorporate his burst into most of his rotations because I feel like it's like a DPS loss, but I might be wrong.
ザコども
Maybe I'll start using it.
風よせいこれで
Right, that's what I was thinking. Wanderer's burst doesn't do that much damage until C2. So yeah, I feel like it's kind of like a Zhongli's burst kind of thing. A Zhongli's burst situation where the animation, or the amount of time that the animation takes is actually not worth the damage that the burst deals. So then you're just better off like spending your rotation on other things, or spending your time on like using up the rest of your rotation, or going through the rest of your rotation. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, the knockbacks are rough here.
その程度か
Yeah, I don't think Wanderer was made for this.
やっとこの件はわかるかい勉強に
Yeah, I don't think Wanderer is going to do very well on Chambers 2 and 3. But I feel like he has potential for Chamber 1, especially since he can stagger those operatives. I feel like that could work. I still feel like he could work on the first half. Because, like, if you can group these guys, then his charge attacks have, like, decent AoE. And then, this is single target, so that's fine, as long as you can break the cryo shield. Oh, but they have higher animo res actually, so you really need Faruzan. And then these guys, I feel like with like a C6 Faruzan, you could do it because like she provides a little bit of grouping with her skill procs, right? And I think it's gonna be enough to like keep these guys together. So I feel like Faruzan, Wander. Who's gonna break this shield? Like Bennett with a Nazizenkoit's sword. And then yeah, either like Zhongli or I think it's gotta be Zhongli for the interruption resist actually. Yeah. Right, but Coppelius has a lot of animo res. Should I C6 my Faruzan right now? Should I pull the trigger? Because I've never played Wanderer with C6 Faruzan. Like, I don't know what it's like. But once I pop it, it's the point of no return. I'll never be able to go back to playing Wanderer without C6 Faruzan. Alright. Everybody's saying yes, and by everybody I mean one person. I did it. Oh my gosh. And probably like Favonius on her, right? I really wish I had more than one Fav bow. I can use... Okay, I'll take it from Yelan for now. I think no, because even with C6 Faruzan, gonna be Copium versus Coppelius. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Because Coppelius has so much animo res. He has like 70% animo res or something. Alright. So we have... Yeah, I think we have everything we need. Let's try it. I finally get to experience Wanderer at like at his full potential. I'm excited. Let me think here. Hasn't been in the Wanderer. Okay. And then second half we'll just do Nubilet. Nubilet, Hydro. We're gonna need Dendro and we're gonna need some Pyro maybe. Maybe we'll try this team again. Well, hold on. No, let's just do like Raiden Nat. No, wait, we can't do national teams without Bennett. Hold on. The fact that this guy takes Bennett and only is actually so sad. Like, who are you supposed to run on the second half? Put Tenacity artifacts on Faruzan, or even go Golden Troop for the sub DPS. Can you try Nubilet, Nahida, Deha, Raiden, but Hyper Bloom Raiden? Yeah, I can try that. EM, probably Contain. Or maybe... What else is good? Dragon's Bane. Dragon's Bane. Paradise. Alright, we're gonna trade pieces real quick. Kuki. I promise to give them back. Where's Cookie Sands? Oh, she's using Blizzard. Interesting. What set does Faruzan use? I have Emblem on her, but I guess Millith. Yeah, Tenacity of the Millith makes sense because at C6 because you can proc the skills regularly. But yeah, for now I just have Emblem. Nubilet, Nahida. Nubilet, Nahida. I'll go Raiden and then Dehya. Okay. This Raiden build is freaky, yeah. We'll see. She has like 900 EM or something. It's actually pretty high. Wait, oh, my charge attack didn't go through. Oh, I don't even have to use my charge attacks at C6, right? Is that right? Because the E just triggers by itself, right? Wow, he actually hits so much harder. Holy crap. He's hitting for like 50k. It's actually crazy how much stronger he is. Yeah, not having to charge attack with Fire Design is actually crazy good too. You don't even need to E, just burst and swap off. The burst generates particles for you. Wow. Yeah, 50k charge attacks. I've literally never even gotten close to that amount before. I tried Nubia at Hyper Bloom with Instructor Dehya, Raiden National second half. Couldn't manage the 3-star floor 2 because of the Lectors. Retired with Arlecchino, Mono Pyro, finally Abyss. Yeah, it's the grouping that's the issue with Wanderer. But yeah, if you can get past that, then he's pretty golden. How much are these hyper booms hit? Oh, we both got trapped by the bubble. That's kind of funny. Hyper boom's hitting for like 34k, not too bad. It's about the same as what my cookie does. This team is pretty good too. You get a really good mix of damage. You get like overloads, you get hyper blooms, you get versions. And the really nice thing about 5-star comps like this is that you pretty much don't need to worry about energy recharge because you're only using your bursts most of the time. Or you're using burst on Nuvilet, but for the other 3 characters, you don't need their bursts. So then it's pretty nice. Oh, I need one more here. Oh yeah, the animo. You can already feel that animo res. I'm doing half the damage that I was compared to the Kenkis. Oh my god, my energy recharge is hurting without Fab Sword actually. Holy crap. I cannot get Bennett's burst up. Okay, now that they're out of the like ballad state, I'm doing like 30,000 damage with my charge attacks, so it's a little bit better. But yeah, the res is making a huge difference. Also, I am so not used to having like Bennett have so much trouble getting his burst back up. Holy crap.
みんながそばにいてもっと泣きわめく風よへいやせっこれへいだその程度か
He's the only person in A to have triple crown Deja. It's pretty funny. I'm sure he's not the only one, but maybe one of the only ones. Wow, that took 2 minutes. Holy crap. That's a rough clear. Yeah, that Capellius has way too much animo res. Holy crap. Oh, whoops.
私は下げす静粛に
久々の獲物だ。高よ、写真を起こせ。全部丸み。
Yeah, so much AoE damage with this team. It's pretty nice. Oh, but not enough interruption resist. Wow, you have a triple crown Deja? Wow, good for you.
大松となるがいい神戸を垂れろ
Oh, I need to get these guys closer together. They're kind of far away.
静粛に
見切りました。よ、行くぞ。テア。痛くしちゃうかも。めまいが。
騒ぐ
やった覚えたわよ。はりこりなさい。
And it's probably not worth like using anybody but Nahida here to break the electro shields, right? Windtrace stream when? Do you guys want me to? Do you guys want to see me play Windtrace? Alright, I'm a lot more interested in the third chamber. I want to see how Wanderer does, or how C6 Faruzan does, because her burst periodically procs her skill, right? Which has like a small vacuum effect in it. So I want to see like how much that helps the grouping against like kind of melee enemies that don't need a lot, no, really need like a strong vacuum. Yeah, the AoE damage is like not bad. Yeah, that was one rotation, and we're already like halfway into the second wave, which feels really great. Oh, but they had energy on Bennett. Oh my gosh. I should have gotten ER Sands here. Yeah, like, this is like so much faster than the Arlecchino Overload team that I was struggling with earlier. Yeah, damage is like not bad. Yeah, 850 going into the fourth wave. That's like pretty good. We're very on track. Oh wait, I should have used Faruzan first. That's okay. Oh, I lost the only shield. Yeah, if I had Chevy, that team would have been a lot more viable for sure. Wanderer bursting after Bennett burst. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I like don't use that team. I like never use this team. Oh wait, what am I doing? I should have saved that for the cryo shield. Wait, how am I gonna break this shield? I guess I have Raiden. But like, what am I gonna do with Raiden? I have to wait for Deja's like 20-second skill cooldown. Oh my god. Oh, I can use blunt attacks. That's what I should have been doing. I should have been normal attacking with Deya instead of just standing there. Okay, let's refine this. I think if we refine this Wanderer rotation, we can do pretty well on the first half. And I'm also gonna give Bennett a little bit more energy here. Yeah, I think I have to use Deya's burst. But I have like no energy on her, so. Oh my god, that shield. Deya burst or Raiden burst can go for it. Okay. You got it. Yeah, the little vacuum that Faruzan burst creates actually makes such a big difference. Because it's like against melee enemies, if they're not spread out too much, just like that little knock-up vacuum is enough to just like keep them close enough. Yeah, like even when Wanderer's burst split them up, the Faruzan's skill like brought them back together. Yeah, look at that AoE damage. Oh my gosh. Do I play Star Rail too? I don't. I'm sorry. It's probably like the most commonly asked question that I get. I don't really have time to play any other games outside of Genshin Impact. Oh yeah, the Claymore attacks. Nice. Get him, Deya. Oh, what the heck? Okay, I didn't realize Nahida was so low actually. Holy crap. I'll take EM. Okay, I'm not gonna wait for Bennett's burst here. Reverse Hyper Bloom, yeah. What's the expected damage for Xiao with C6 Faruzan? I'm doing like 90k plunges on Sanagi. That sounds about right? 90 to 100k, I think. Yeah. This rotation action, it's like so seamless. Because I'm usually used to having to use like Faruzan charge attacks to keep her energy filled up. But the fact that I can just like swap onto her and then her energy's already full is like crazy to me. Yeah, I might actually start using Wanderer some more now that I have C6 Faruzan. It's pretty crazy, the difference that it makes.
たせい岩山八九
Yeah, it feels so much better actually. How would I build Hyper Bloom Yao Yao? Well, you wouldn't. You just need 4 pieces of the Dendro set with like ER HP healing bonus, maybe. Yeah, probably that's probably what I would do. Yeah, Deepwood, 4-piece Deepwood with ER Sands, HP Goblet, healing bonus circlet. And I think that should be fine. Because Yao Yao is just there to heal the team and then also apply some Dendro for the... Well, obviously to get the Hyper Blooms, but then also to decrease the Dendro res on the enemies. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can make this work. The problem with this team is that we don't... Yeah, we can't break this Cryo Shield quickly enough without... Ah, God, I hate teleport. Yeah, we got a good amount of damage in, but yeah, it's not enough. We're not breaking the shields quickly enough. We need more pyro application. Ooh, we have Raiden's burst this time though. I guess if I had Raiden and Deiha's burst charged up from the beginning of the chamber, I could have used like one of them each to break the cryo shield a little faster, and then that would have been a lot better. Yeah, because once that shield is broken, it does a lot of damage, but breaking the shield is just taking way too long. So yeah, pretty good for the first chamber, I would say. And probably pretty good on the first half too. The amount of AoE damage that's coming out from the Hyper Blooms and the Burgeons all together is really good. C6 Bennett, EM Razor, Nahida Shincho is really good against the Baptists. So then you have like... Yeah, I guess you have Pyro-infused auto attacks from Bennett. You have Razor for the Hyper Bloom trigger and the Electro procs against the... Well, you don't even need it for the Cryo Shield. And then Nahida Shincho. Wow, that's a pretty interesting team too. I'm gonna switch my Raiden build back before I forget, because wow, she has 1,000 EM with this build. That's pretty crazy. Trust. Oh, Burgeon goes off first. Interesting. And I think the circlet, yeah. Where are you, Cookie? Where is my electro damage goblet? Is C0 Furina good with Nubilet C0? Yeah. Furina is usable from C0 immediately, and she gives gigantic damage boosts. Cookie could easily break that cryo shield with her E, then burst. That's not my experience, because her E's ICD is not... Like, her burst only applies like 2 procs of Electro, I think. And then her E also applies Electro very slowly. So then... Like, it was not that fast for me when I just had Cookie on my team. I don't know if other people have a different experience, but I did try using like Cookie Hyper Bloom, like Nahida Cookie Hyper Bloom in the second half, and I had a lot of trouble with the Baptist when Cookie was my only Electro. What did I get? Oh, event survey. Okay, that's too bad. All right, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I learned a lot of interesting things tonight and got to try a lot of different team comps. Really happy with Wanderer, the Wanderer upgrade with C6 Faruzan. That's like a night and day difference. So I'll probably try to incorporate him into my videos a little bit more. And then, let's see. What else was... I also learned that Arlecchino Overload is not that good without Chevy. So that's another valuable lesson learned. But maybe it was just my build. Maybe my build just wasn't good enough. Alright. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I will see you in about 2 weeks when the Abyss resets again. Have a good night. Or if it's not night for you, have a good day. Thanks again, everyone. Bye.